So it's another episode of Box of Friends. This week brought to you by the GNC Graphic Novel Club at John Jay, the tournament committee at John Jay, and also the Blizzard because fucks know. Alright, so this week we have
special guests. First.
Fine. We have special guests here.
Yeah, it's Jorge. I'm here.
Izzie.
Yantzy, what's up?
And we have our regular tree.
We got the regulars, which is myself,
Raphael here.
Paul,
Kelvin. And
Not since the beginning.
this week we'll be talking about Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! And also women in Yu-Gi-Oh! And how they're portrayed and
Obviously
how they
somebody.
view. Alright, so Jorge, with you, we're going to start with Magic because you're a Magic player, obviously.
Yes, I am a Magic player.
Don't be ashamed.
No, I'm just ashamed. I've dabbled in a lot of games, and now I just settled on the best one.
Oh, you're saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Not best?
I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! is best.
I mean, it's not. At least
Nigga,
it's
I'm not even
not.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh! right now.
don't play card games.
I mean, this is not car fight or buddy.
No,
Card
but
fight?
just quick tangent real quick. Did you know Duel Masters is getting a 2017 remake?
I hope.
Oh, yeah.
I hope so.
I-
Duel Masters
I'm
has
down
a
for
shot,
that.
man. It has a shot.
Wasn't Car Fight Vanguard like an evolution from that or something? Or Spino?
I'm down for that. So we're playing this new card game?
But Duel Masters comes out in April, so check it out.
Nobody's playing this.
No one's gonna play. I'm just gonna stick with Pokemon if I drop Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so
Easier Magic game.
Pokemon's a good game.
Isn't it Magic with dumbed down a little bit?
It has similar applied mechanics, but it's a tad different.
cool. So Jorge, what made you play Magic? What attracted you to Magic?
Well, my brother taught me how to play when I was in 5th grade, so it was kind of just something we could do.
You want to be different from the rest of the kids?
No, back in 5th grade, nobody was really playing anything. They had their cards, but they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Miss Tina Gates.
It's not even that.
Yeah, so that was the case. I played Magic a little bit. I was really bad at it. And then when I got to junior high school, started going to a comic book shop, and I started playing Magic with a lot of tournament players, and I also started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With tournament players.
That's cool. So which do you prefer more, Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Magic.
Okay.
Easy choice.
Well, it's a biased choice, but I had to give him that choice.
For him, it was easy.
Yeah. So.
Not
What's
to,
like the average age group for like Magic players?
they're older.
A lot of the older.
They're older. They're older.
Yeah.
They're, I want to say, if you're talking about professionals, probably late 20s, early 30s.
And you think that is why like the game is better, like a little more like mature, a little more.
There is a sense of a more mature mind being attracted to it, like not trying to disrespect the Yu-Gi games, because there are grown niggas who play Yu-Gi-Oh too. But I think that the average age is a lot higher for Magic. Like the people I was talking about that I played with when I was in 6th grade were like 28. I was playing with them. So like.
And then it was like that for Yu-Gi in the past. Like,
Yo, I was
not
playing with a
much
bunch of
like,
people that was in
format. It was like a lot of older players, a lot of more experienced. Like even though like it was still new the tournament scene, but it was a lot older players. Now we got like a lot younger, a lot more mature people.
Yeah, I think that was the point of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was to be targeted towards younger children, but the adults played it. And Magic, it was more a mature game, and adults played it.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to being a professional, only adults will be a professional for the most part. Like there are exceptions, but I've seen 13-year-old kids body people in tournaments. But first off, for that to be set up is very hard, because you got to like drive out to the tournament. That means your parent got to be willing to take you and all that. So it's a lot. So mostly it's going to be adults, and regardless of what game you play.
I think Yu-Gi was more made for like.
Well,
it was made for the team.
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh had a show that was made for kids,
Yeah.
so that's what brought in most of the people.
If you have a show, obviously they're gonna have products to sell.
Yeah,
Pokemon was like mainly for like kids.
yeah.
Yeah, but it had
a lot
marketing.
easier.
Pokemon
like,
had games, comics, movies. It had everything under the sun.
But no one ever knew how to play the TCG for Pokemon.
Well, not the kids.
Yeah.
Maybe
Not the kids.
I don't know if you got like the Pokemon trading card game for your Game Boy.
I had that.
I didn't have that.
You knew how to play, so
Yeah,
that really wasn't an
I got
excuse.
the emulator. So.
Yeah. So at one point I was playing those 3 card games together. I was playing Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic. That had Yu Hakusho came out for like a year. That card game.
Oh my god, the Dragon
Uh,
game.
it died really fast, but I learned how to play that too. And I also did play Dragon Ball Z, played Duel Masters. I dabbled in a lot of different card games. 'Cause I just love card games.
So you play shorts too, right? Well, because isn't shorts like
It's a different. It's like a bunch of animes, and
No, he hasn't played
No,
Street Short.
I didn't play. I was going to play UFS, Universal Fighting System. I was going to do that for a little bit, but I didn't get to it.
Okay.
You talk about like Magic tournaments, like are they big? Like are they like really?
What would you consider big?
like for locals? Like how?
Locals?
The number, because unless you went to like regionals or something like that.
Well, they do weekly invitationals that are around like 800 plus people.
That's big.
That's pretty cool. And there are Grand Prix that take place at least maybe once or twice a month that are all around the world.
Oh, all right.
It's not just America. Actually, most of the time it's not America. I think the last Grand Prix I saw wasn't that. It was like a few days ago. It was actually in Jersey, but it's very rare that they're even close to the tri-state area.
Yeah, I saw that they were at Jersey because usually like in the Kings games or Bulletproof, there's usually like 8 to 10 people for Friday Night Magic. They were all gone for like various reasons, like PAX or that New Jersey event. I remember because there was 2 guys. I was like, where's the rest of the people? Oh, they're at New Jersey. I was like, oh.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. So like Magic isn't the biggest thing in the tri-state area. I think it's bigger around Virginia because that's where Star City Games, which is a big vendor for them. Like they set up the weekly invitationals. They're the people who do it, and their headquarters is set in Virginia, and I believe Wizards of the Coast is in Washington. So that's another big place for them too.
So, like, incentives in terms of tournaments, like, do you feel that they have better incentives than Yu-Gi-Oh? Or?
What are the incentives for Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Do you guys even get a cash bonus?
Yes,
You
they
get
do get a
Yes, we do.
That's
get.
already better.
That's already
That's
better.
out of
No,
the
Yeah.
we get the belt.
But that's one tournament series. That's only Ultimate Duelist series.
About like how long are like the tournaments really?
The tournaments because I watch the weekly tournaments, so they're usually Saturday. They're usually 2 days. They're Saturday and Sunday. It's 15 rounds, and then the top 8.
Swiss, right?
Yeah,
Which is more than you.
yeah.
And how long?
I
is
thought
the
Yu-Gi-Oh
Swiss
does
time? The time.
60-minute limit.
It's like
Alright.
13
And if it goes over, then you go to something that's called turns, and whoever's turn it is it goes turn 0 up to turn 5. And
Yeah,
then
it's
it's
just
over.
like you get.
Yeah.
But you get less time.
No, you get 0 to 5,
Yeah, but it's like 40.
and it's 90 round Swiss, 40 minutes each.
Well, Yugi's generally a quicker game, so it makes sense.
But do you feel that there's anything wrong with Magic? Like, something that should be tweaked? Or is
At the moment, the standard format in Magic is something that people are not really happy about because the standard consists of the latest cards that have come out, and the way it's constructed right now is kind of a centered meta, and people feel constrained right now, which is something they don't usually feel. So they're complaining about it to the point that Wizards of the Coast, who don't really ban stuff, banned 3 cards last month, and that was a big deal because they were just trying to make sure that they could spread the wealth around it. It didn't really work. So
Made it more constrained?
no, it didn't make it more constrained, but it's about the same. It just shifted power levels because they banned a really great utility card that basically allows you to draw and discard every turn, and deal 3 damage. You could get it online 3rd turn.
Oh my god.
And they had one of the win cons. You could just pop it out of your deck with one of the mechanics in standard, and after you play it, you get to play your opponent's turn. like no, the thing is that isn't automatically going to get you a win, but the fact that you could basically spam it made every single deck's win con that card.
Yeah.
So they banned that right away. But
How often do they like jump in and ban cards?
very rare, very rare. They go several years without ever banning anything in standard.
So can I?
And then we complain.
Can I add a tangent to that?
Yeah.
So, you understand how like the current Yu-Gi ban list works right now? Like
At the moment, no, I stepped out. You know
yeah,
this.
So basically, what they
Trying to step
did was it 2 years back?
No, it was last year.
It was last year they did
it?
it?
Works on Konami's own time. Like,
Yeah, it
they'll
works
bring
on-
it out when they feel like they
They,
spend it.
They'll bring it when at first they promised once a year. Twice a year.
It was two.
It was twice
Oh
a year.
yeah,
When it
in
first
the
started-
past, yeah.
Yeah, and then they said we'll do it twice a year, but on no
Every
set
3
date.
months.
Yeah.
And now it's to the point where it's been a year.
6 months.
No,
6 months?
since
6 months without a
August
ban
was
list.
But Konami said that they're gonna work on their own.
Yeah, they're gonna work on their own
like,
time.
They took out any kind of time constraints they had on themselves to make any ban lists.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that compared to?
I don't like it. Like there's a good element to having a ban list that's timed and comes in every so often because it creates fluidity in the game. But at the same time, you could tell they're just pushing certain decks and they're just trying to make the business go.
Yeah.
And that becomes very obvious. And when you see certain good decks that just get hammered, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I don't really like that. And there's another reason, and it's mostly because of an investment problem that I have with Yugi. If I buy a deck and let's say I'm not made of money, which I don't really think any of us here are, and we spend our money to get this deck together, and by the time we get it together, the ban list comes out and we are no longer allowed to use those cards.
Yeah.
Like for that, you lose people because I'm not going to spend time to create another deck. And by that time, the format's going to be shifted, and that deck might not even be good that I get to make. So there's a problem there that it's a bad investment.
No, the thing that's been happening lately, like over the last 6 months, we've been seeing, even without a ban list, like the meta's been defining itself. And the players been complaining, but every time they release new cards, the new cards are always like on top of notch. Like they just power creep everything else before.
But it's also like with everything getting reprinted now.
Yeah.
Like a card that was
That's
like
awesome.
$30 like 2 months ago, it's probably gonna be like $5 next
Nah.
month.
Well,
because of the reprinting.
Yeah,
aspect.
But by that
But
aspect,
people
a
not
lot of
gonna play
cards
on
are like really fluctuating price-wise. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and there's a good and bad side to the reprint. The reprint obviously gives you easier access for the people on the lower income side. But the other time, the people who invested in the cards at the original price lose money now because they can no longer sell it at that price in case they wanted to get value for it. So it's a double-edged sword.
But do you feel Magic has more variety in terms of decks?
Absolutely. If you go out of standard right now, because as I said, there's kind of a little problem that they're dealing with. There's a new set coming out that I hope they print, that the R&D's on it, that they're going to print something that's probably going to help balance out. Maybe make the decks a little bit more control centered now because it's way too aggro at this point. But if you go to the other formats like Modern, which we will be playing a tournament next week here, there are too many decks to play. Of course, they have different levels of good, but people don't matter. They'll sleeve up whatever, and they'll win. And it's all a matchup based kind of thing. You get your whole slew of when it comes to control to aggro. It still leans a little bit towards aggro because with Modern, with so many more cards available, the games tend to go faster because you have more variety to create a ridiculous deck. But there are also control decks out there that can help slow you down, and they're combo decks. I like having that variety.
Do you have a favorite format in Magic?
I have Modern. Modern is my favorite format, and like just to give example, the Modern format doesn't really change. It only changes according to whatever little tweaks they do to the ban list, which is like once a year maybe, if they feel like doing it, or if a standard card comes out and it kind of influences the Modern format. But just past week that I was watching it top 8, 6 different decks made it to top 8.
I want to ask you, for the tournament that we're gonna have here.
Yeah.
Do you feel like one different style will prevail over the others?
No, I don't think there's really an advantage.
So you think like it comes down to the player itself?
It's going to come down to the player, I think. There are decks that are going to have natural bad matchups, but I don't think a play style in general is going to be a bad thing. Like if we separate it to control, aggro, mid range, and combo, I think more people here because I don't know everyone who's going to be in the tournament, but from the people I know, it's going to be a lot more creature based, and if that's the case, then a meta with a couple of control decks will do well.
You heard, guys. Play control.
Big white it is.
Blue and white, or red and blue.
And then explain the colors of Magic.
And the types of decks, because you
That's
mentioned
something.
aggro, you mentioned control.
That would be something.
Like in what respect you want me to?
Like blue naturally going towards
Like the basic
control.
Yeah.
Okay,
Three
so
basic.
in Magic there are 5 different colors available, which are black. There are 5 different colors available. There's black, white, red, blue, and green. The black is represented by the land swamp. The white is by plains, the blue is island, the red is mountain, and the green is forest. Each card usually have an inclination, like a bias towards the type of cards that they produce. Like, for example, blue is a very controlling color. It's a lot of instants, it's a lot of cantrips, it's a lot of counter spells, a lot of ways to just gain control from the hand. Red is a lot of times very aggressive and burn heavy. They'll just do direct damage to you. White is a lot of life gain and a lot of exile cards from the game kind of effects. It has a really good variety of cards. White might be like the best sideboarding cards to get because they just have such a high variety to help fix your matchup wherever you are. Green, they bring in the beats. Green is beat down heavy. Like, that's what it is.
I can get a Hydra with 256, 256. Just
Yeah, you could go to 4 trillion if you want. There are decks that have done that. But, like, and of course, there's black, which is kill spells, hand disruption, and things of that sort. So
Isn't there like a Wasteland as well, like for Eldrazi?
Yeah. Recently, when they went and reprinted, well, not reprinted, but went back and covered the Eldrazi type creatures again, which they did in a previous set of a while back, they created the Wasteland, which is a colorless land, which is something new, and that kind of gave Eldrazi a lot of ways to be broken, and Eldrazi kind of took over the formats for a while, so until people adjusted.
The Monarchs.
Yeah,
The Monarchs of Yu-Gi-Oh!
yeah, because they play big ass creatures ahead of curve. So a creature that's supposed to play really good on 5th turn, they'll play 4th, sometimes 3rd turn, and you'll have no answer it for a couple turns. By the time you get it, you're almost dead.
There's something you touched on earlier about reprints in Yu-Gi-Oh! Do Magic cards get reprinted?
Absolutely, Magic cards get reprinted.
Like
Yeah.
how often?
Usually I can't even speak on the rate that it happens. Sometimes you just see a card pop up in a new set. And in certain things like the editions, like the Magic editions, like 15th, 16th edition of Magic, like a lot of that set will kind of be reprinted. And we also have something called Modern Masters, which is supposed to highlight a lot of the good modern cards that have been around for a while. They do those kind of reprints. They're coming out with one actually this Friday, Modern Masters 2017, which is going to have a lot of reprints. It's going to give a lot of people access to cards they couldn't have had. And maybe a $90 card will go down to $70. You never know.
So it'd be like the gold suit.
That's actually what's happening, by the way. Like,
Because they actually maintain it.
So drops aren't that heavy then?
well, if you don't think $20 is a lot to drop, it's a lot. But
no, because in Yu-Gi, it's like usually like when a card gets reprinted like that, the drop is usually like
to $5 from like 90 to 5.
Remember,
Well,
card went for like 80.
this would be an extreme situation. Like, it's a card called Liliana the Veil, which is one of the best black cards in Modern, and most decks run 4 of it. So if you're big into it, so they're spending about $400 on those 4 cards.
Oh my god!
one card itself is 100.
Well, it was about 90, a little higher than that. It's gonna go down. They already printed the prices for it. What it's gonna be on drop, which is gonna be 70 for it. Still, fuck that card because they're great alternates, but like it's a very controlling card that can get you an easy win if they don't know.
They
what
have
they're doing.
a set price before being released.
Yeah, because they give a spoiler list for the packs.
Yeah.
And if you go online and you're trying to buy it, they'll be like, okay, it's available at this date, but here's the price of how we're getting it, and you'll see the reprints are lower.
Okay, and then after it's released, the price.
After release, it might adjust because
Okay.
supply and demand will take effect.
So it's like the pre-order prices for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Like some Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, but Yu-Gi gets hyped first, and then
Yeah.
afterwards it gets.
And then it fluctuates.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think with Yugi, it's like if you're trying to buy them beforehand, it's like you always taking the risk.
Yeah, you can.
In there, it's kind of like, oh, if they reprinting the card,
Yeah.
you kind of either you need the card, so you either want to get it there, or like
Yeah.
might
That's
not need it. At all.
one of the upsides to playing an older format like Modern or especially Legacy is that your investment's safe. If you have a good card in Modern, it's not getting cycled out of Modern, so it will most likely hover around that price forever.
Yeah, they
Standard
keep their
price,
value.
yeah, standard or like just in general. When you think about it, the newest cards are the riskiest investments when it comes to cards in any game, because if you project it to be this good and it doesn't land up doing that well in the game, then that price is going to plummet. And the standard, even cards that are great, like I could think of a card called Siege Rhino that was around that peaked at maybe around $20 a piece for the card. It cycled out of standard. It's $1.50 now. See, so if you're not planning on playing that format, then there's really no reason to invest in it.
Yeah, because I'm looking at one card right now, Heart of Kieran, that right now is going for $15.99, and if you get the foil version, it's $24.26.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. It's like you get a super and then you get a secret rare card. The secret's gonna go for more, but people gonna buy the super because they're making money.
Yeah, don't have that many rarities in Magic. It's common, uncommon, rare, and mythic rare.
Yeah, this one it says M. M is mythic rare.
No, M. If you're talking about the M on the middle right of it, That's just the addition, the pack, the expansion pack that it's
Because
from.
it's saying rarity and then the number, and then but for rarity it has M. So
That's Mythic.
Okay. So what would Mythic look like? Like in terms of Yu-Gi, would that be like an Ultra?
It would be whatever your highest is.
So secret.
Yeah, it'd be the highest.
Well,
Cool.
we cut down on rarities. We only have 5 now, and then whatever else we get
Yeah.
printed. And
Then we just have foils for whatever there, but foils or whatever.
Just for
In Magic.
shiny purposes.
Yeah, foils don't look as nice in Magic.
Like
So rarity hoarding isn't a thing. It isn't prevalent in Magic as it is in Yu-Gi, where everyone just jumps to like the highest rarity for like the entire deck, or they don't care. They just want the playable.
If it's a pet deck and you've been trying to collect those cards for years, because as I said, the older formats don't really change. So there are people that have been building the deck for 5 or 6 years. They have the whole deck foiled, and that's just what they want to do. That's fine. But I don't know why anybody want to do that. Most of the pros are scrambling just to get the cards for the tournament. Most of the time, they borrow it from other people. So they don't really care. A lot of these pros don't even own many cards. They just get them, and then they just give them
sell
back.
their deck and then get it from the
Yeah,
tournament.
they do what they got to do.
So like when you went to card shops and played Magic, have you seen like grown folks or any other players, like they'll bring like their significant other, they'll bring like their girlfriend or any other case, and then like would it have like that same weird vibe as like in Yu-Gi that people see a girl and they will fluctuate to her because she's a girl, as opposed to like she's either there with somebody or she's there just to play?
Well, I think if you're dealing with any kind of hobby or social gathering that's mostly guys, there's going to be a bit of that happening no matter what it is, whether it's Magic or Yu-Gi. In personal experience, like, doesn't happen very often. Like, if somebody comes in and that's somebody's significant other, then it's like, what up? And a lot of times they're playing Magic too, so.
Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, because there's some girls in Yu-Gi-Oh that they either one day carry themselves in a way that they attract attention, and then there's another way that they carry themselves in the sense that they're not there for anybody else. They're there for, like, let's say the friend or boyfriend or for the game, and then people just fluctuate. Like guys just like
Float. You mean?
flow is more like.
Because you said
Okay.
fluctuate. Because like don't use the term wrong.
Okay.
magnetically
No,
attracted.
they gravitate.
Hey! Gravitate. There you go.
They
Gravitate.
gravitate to
fly.
the girl because she has breasts. She's a female.
Big flag.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen it, and I'm just like, yo, guys, chill.
Have you experienced it?
If I experienced it, I wouldn't have known because I actually didn't pay attention. I've known you guys for a while.
No, I'm saying.
And I only played Yu-Gi around you guys, so I wouldn't even know.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Mhm.
But
You've seen it happen here.
But I've
though.
seen it. I'm just,
cool.
I usually
Yeah.
just keep to myself, and I'm just like,
Yeah, we see it happen all the time. Like, it's.
Oh, okay. And Yantzy just got over it.
Oh, no, yeah.
I understand.
The over for Kogi is Blu-ray.
down over here.
But yeah, I've noticed some of that happen.
Yeah, I played in Pokemon and
Yeah, it's in a lot of things.
Pokemon is a lot more like when female comes in, but okay.
Well, like you even take something like football, for example. If you play football, there's girls on the sideline, and they's gonna go hard, and some people are just gonna go harder because there's a girl there.
What's up?
oh my gosh.
Even if one of your friends is like, "Yo, that's my girl," he's like, "Nah, that's my girl." Wait, that might actually
You're
happen.
cheering us both on, right?
Yeah, not after you not have catch interceptions.
I play a lot of video
Yeah,
games.
but like tournaments wise.
Yeah, I play tournaments.
You saw a lot of females.
I did drag.
Oh boy, bro! When I go to these tournaments for Street Fighter, especially if there's a female player, like,
Is it a weird like turn on for guys?
so I guess so. I guess so because in the fact it's like, yo, I can if I actually do manage to like date this person, I have someone that I have a shared interest with. I guess
Yeah,
it
you're
is.
into it. I'm into it. Let's do it.
Exactly.
That's what it
There was a certain player. I forgot her name, but she plays Dawson in Street Fighter 5, and
She played my nigga Stretch.
my
nigga, I see her.
The funny thing is that
She's doing subs.
after people ask, they found that it's a transgender player, which doesn't mean anything. It's just usually it's like now there's a problem in some of the fighting game community where especially where it's like, oh, if they're playing Street Fighter, it's probably a trap right now, and stuff like that.
Traps are good.
I'm just saying from what I know. I have no problem with anyone who plays Street Fighter. If you're playing Street Fighter, just expect to get body to body me. That's how it
The
goes.
arrogance.
He's
You get
ready
bodied
right
regardless of
now.
what genitals you
Right
have.
now.
Put out your PSN. Have these people challenge you then.
Oh, I fought women in Street Fighter.
No, I'm saying put out your PSN.
I
Have these people
thought-
challenge
I
you.
PSN?
I thought he was gonna say I fought women in the street. I'll be like, you're
You
real.
seen Rocky 5?
Alright.
I wish I didn't.
Anyways, no.
For the
my
listeners.
PSN is XSpeedy / DNX. That's gonna be really hard to spell from sounding it out, but if you can manage to find it, you deserve to fight me. So
Go play on Street Fighter. Which game? Street Fighter what? Street Fighter what?
Five.
Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5. Find him and try to beat him.
Akuma got a buff in the patch notes.
It's even more broken now.
They both Simba. Right. Simba.
But anything else you want to ask? Like fighting game related? Like if there's anything I could put into that?
Didn't Cammy get an air grab?
I don't know. Like especially when it just comes to the female demographic in fighting games, it's not really there for the most part.
They usually play shooters.
I don't know. I don't watch.
Nah,
anything
they play
except
by
fighting
them
games.
lonesomes. They just
Yeah,
be by
they
themselves.
usually by themselves.
I guess like the professional females, or at least the ones that I've seen on YouTube, they usually tend to play shooters.
I guess like I know
Well,
especially
people
like,
on YouTube play shooters because that's guaranteed viewers. That's what
Yeah,
they
that's
play.
what
They
I'm
got
thinking
good
too.
tutorials for
one of the most notable female players that was a prolific Street Fighter killer, and Fred might know this, was Kayane. You remember that name?
I believe so.
Okay, so that was a famous Chun-Li player,
Yeah, she's
and
delicious, bro.
she looked just like Chun-Li.
Yeah, she did.
She looked exactly like Chun-Li.
Calm yourself.
Why? I
Oh,
just
come
said
yourself, coffee.
just because I said is she a delicious brown?
Tell her you ain't got no strings on you.
But she dropped the game to go into more of modeling and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it
She switched her game up.
I guess so. It's
That's
just
It worked out for her.
it did.
Did we?
Aside from that, it's mostly a lot of hungry dudes I get.
Well, that's the same with Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like
Yeah.
complete cancer. Right?
Yeah, it is
It's
cancer.
very-
It is cancer.
Depends where you go.
No, it's complete cancer.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't that go back to like the
It's
the,
like
the maturity level conversation that we had?
I guess so. And Street Fighter.
No, it's-
Like if older niggas show up at a Magic tournament, they see a woman there, they're like, "Wow, I'm married," and they keep it moving. Like,
Yeah, because I don't see that. Like, even the wives
yeah,
play.
but yeah, Magic is like more mature. Like you see the older people. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
could be like you see that like maybe like once in a while.
I
But
mean,
like,
I
in
could say
Yu-Gi,
that-
you see it like
I mean, I
constantly.
could say the same thing for the Street Fighter community because most of the Street Fighter
I'm not
community now is
seeing both.
older people. Like just a bunch of younger people are starting to get into it, but it's like mostly older crowd, and I still see like the immaturity. Like I don't know if you've seen like the K-Brad pop off that happened.
you
the
want to
other
know
day.
why? It's because they're shut-ins.
Yeah.
But the thing
I guess
is, like locals, like a lot of locals.
The Street Fighter community is all shut-ins. All they do is play online all the time. They never get human interactions.
Well, that's
Unlike Magic, where you could sit in front of a person and speak to them.
well, that's mostly that's
Throwing
mostly the
shade.
fault of arcades being dead. But
Yeah.
Arcades are dead, and it's your fault.
In America.
hey, my dream is to open up a barcade. All right.
A barcade.
That's your
But
dream.
even
can make
then,
this happen.
barcades
Put
have
a
like
bar-
the most
Yeah,
casual.
Put the barcade in his bowling alley.
So
Do it.
I want the
Oh yeah, he's building a bowling alley in the jungle.
I would, if you only want the diehard fans, your business is gonna close. You need to attract casuals when you're fucked.
You
No, but I
always need
want-
casuals in everything you
I
have.
want balance.
Okay,
not-
They're
There's
never gonna
still-
attain balance.
That's not.
you have free tournaments with the diehards going in there to
Friends
body
and
the kids.
elitists.
yeah,
That's it.
they do.
That's why.
Like free tournaments, these guys they ain't winning nothing.
Because you only.
And they just like, yo, is it gonna be on YouTube? Nah, it is coming. They perfect everyone
The last
straight,
time-
ruin
yeah.
everyone's
The last
fun.
time I went to Comic Con, we had this free tournament. You see this little boy, 7 years old, right? Took out his deck, no mat, no plastics. He sits down. This diehard guy take out the nice looking.
Does he foof the mat?
You see him like take out the calculator with all the dice, and then like it starts.
The action figure?
The kids are like, they roll, high roll. The kid just looking at him confused. Like, okay, oh you go first. The kid. Turn 1, normal summon. Alexandrite Dragon. I'm like, wait a second, we're in Necros format. And then like the guy's like this. Playing just the kid. Playing Infernoid. Like,
Yeah.
abused.
Now I have that's one problem I have with like
That is a big
card games in general.
yeah.
Or it even happens in Street Fighter too, where it's just like people you bully someone like that. That's not gonna get anyone into the game like that.
That's just,
Like that used to happen to me when I was younger in card games. Like, dude, I played with dudes like Pro Winston and all that shit, and even then I was still they still didn't treat me like that. I got lucky.
Oh, that depends on like the
depends on the
vets,
person.
especially
Yeah.
like the vets you learn from.
Like I got lucky learning from the people I did, or some people did try to bully me, but it was like, nah, I'm still gonna body you anyway because these niggas helped me make a death. But like,
Depends on who you know.
yeah,
But on
exactly.
that same note, also like if you go to car shops, there tends to be like if there's like young kids there, they tend to be by themselves because I guess the older kids tend to like.
Intimidate.
No, not to intimidate, but just like because you're little, they're like, yeah, you don't know how to play, so I'm not gonna bother with you. But then kind of found out the kid does know how to play, or the kid does misplay, then that gives you a chance to teach them. But
Be a guide.
But because the fact that it's, let's say, I don't know, a 20-year-old looking down on like a 10, 15-year-old, they're gonna be like, yeah, who are you?
But
Yeah.
that also comes through with the hype train people. Like
That too,
people
that too,
help.
that too.
That's with the goons.
But then let me.
No, the Goon Squad.
You see them going in there like, yo, why you losing to this little kid? Why you losing to this little kid?
Oh, yeah.
Body that kid.
No.
And then they lose.
I'm not paying for your goddamn, I'm paying for your food.
Let me bring up a famous Marvel moment in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 history. Noah, the 6-year-old kid who was playing with Hulk, Sentinel, and Haggard, who was bodying everyone. You don't remember that year?
Team Big.
Yeah, Team Big
my
niggas.
God.
Like, yo, don't mess with little kids like that one, because when they do body you and you get embarrassed, I hope you feel some type of way.
Especially on stream.
Especially on stream.
Again, we
See the
go
kid get
back
up,
to
you see the
I
guy
got-
get up pissed. Like,
Throw some control.
Oh, the salt.
Again, we go back to last week's Asian little kids.
Oh, that kid is fucking bodied me. And what?
you
Where?
We talk about it
Did you
last
feel
week.
embarrassed?
We talk about it last
Did you feel
week.
embarrassed?
No. Like, I was just cool. It was just my super heavy samurai. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go easy on this. I'm gonna go easy.
That's
kid.
probably what-
That was
Wait,
your mistake.
See, that's a
These are
mistake.
masked heroes.
Okay, so that's a mistake. That's a mistake. And a pro tip.
All of his allowance went on that.
So this is a pro tip. This is a pro tip from someone who actually goes to tournaments in Street Fighter. Never underestimate anyone in anything
Yeah.
you do, especially
Well,
if it's competition.
If it's a tournament, you getting bodied,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, exactly.
I don't
No, it
care.
wasn't. It was like, I'm doing casual play. No one was like, hey, Paul.
Nah, but Paul, you look like you wanted it. Like,
But on what you said, never underestimate anybody, hygiene. Because when you go even to locals, you go to like professional events, people stink.
Let's talk about Truly Urban for a second.
Nah, I can't.
Can we not? Can we not?
So I used to play Street Fighter in the car shop Truly Urban in the Bronx near Grand Concourse.
It's in
Grand
Fordham.
Concourse, Fordham, yeah.
the Goon Spot.
Yeah, so
Also
that
known as
is a
the
legit
As the
goon
goon
spot.
spot.
That is a legit goon spot, but like
Everything on Fordham is the Goon Spot. Like,
but I came into this place like Nelson took me there for the first time and I came in there, I'm like, oh, it's boofing. like I'm playing Street Fighter and like I see like a bunch of ass cracks to my right and left playing Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, and it's just like, yo guys, like come on man, chill out. This is the reason why no women people of the opposite gender or any other gender come in here, because y'all niggas are boofing like this. Like stop.
they said
I don't even go in
boofing.
there.
I stopped going in there.
That and it's small, it's cramped,
It's too cramped.
It's wild small.
I
bro.
saw that he was tearing down the column the other day because we were doing construction in there.
Oh yeah, they are. They were
Yeah.
doing child replacement. I think they took out the column for more space.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
about time. There's
I-
nobody could walk
You
through
know
that.
how many times me and Nelson told that dude, yo, take the column out. Take the column out. Put it in the corner. Ah,
Yeah, that shit's gonna fall in
Small
itself now.
space,
You guys
big-
recommend.
that's why you have to
not
build a
mix.
column
Yeah, I
before
know. That's what.
Yeah.
Well, just in general, card shops or places with no space suck.
Because again, the car shops, they don't really get that much money.
Well,
You
then
will
again,
be
like
underestimated.
even the Yugi community is like, I mean, like Yugi people are so like
Stink.
cheap. Like they
No,
wanna-
in general, the cheap.
general,
Like, you don't want to waste.
I'm
They're
sorry.
the cheapest
I'm
ass.
sorry to say though,
But
but
you're casual.
I was not a casual back in the day.
But now you are.
Nah.
Now I am, because I don't feel like there's
Oh,
any
you're
reason to
talking
go
about, like,
tournament heavy.
yeah.
But nah, let me tell you, Yu-Gi-Oh niggas, especially in the tri-state area, are the most hood niggas I've ever seen.
That's the Goon Squad.
Yo.
Yo, they got the original, like, do-rag on
Yo,
it.
what,
Goon Squad.
like, yo, I used to be on the streets like that, cause grew up in the Bronx and stuff, and I'm like, and I'm coming down the block and I see dudes open up packs. He's like, yo, my nigga, you got that? Yo, you got that
That's Chinatown.
No, nigga, the 161 Mall. With Flex and all them, they were like, yo, you got that dark on dragon, my dude.
That's
You
the
got that
sus
dark,
spot.
yeah. You got that dark on dragon. Yo, you got that shit, Light Sworn Dragon, whatever shit's called.
Judgment.
Just, you got a JD, my nigga. Like niggas roll up on you
that
like
place
that.
still
yo.
like open? I don't think it is.
Huh? What's
They
this one
they
open back up?
they
No, the
reopen
guy.
it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he's out in the corner now.
Y'all bugging playing cards with the goons, bro. Like you,
Alright, yeah, but like
you don't get stabbed, my
if you
nigga.
don't know
Like,
how truly
That's
ever
bro.
started, it was like it was a.
Wasn't he a vendor? Was he a
No,
vendor by
And he
Jerome?
played in his van.
Yeah, it was-
and that was
Yeah.
as sus as it sounds. I don't know
Wait.
what to tell you.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
to get kidnapped?
I know that.
Nelson used to be a like local.
I used to pass
No,
by.
so
yeah.
my
I
mom,
used to
my
be there
mom,
playing.
no, my mom used to roll up and she used to work around Jerome and she would be like, "Yo, Yantzy, this is dude that's playing Yu-Gi-Oh at his van."
My parents
Like-
did the same thing.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
used to
sorry,
see
go
that,
there.
man.
Like, and he's like, "You see, that's why we want you playing card games like that." I'm like, "Yo, ma, I buy cards from him all the time. Don't worry about it." She's like,
They were like,
He's alright, despite what it looks like.
Little tables with the long thing. You got people standing playing.
Yo, now this nigga's making microwave like
Mel
hot pots
special.
and yeah, and shit like that. On his,
So they rather waste money on food than on actual cards.
yeah, like they
As there is
waste
you
like,
gotta leave. You gotta live.
Yeah.
gotta live.
I get it. I get it.
But
But like, there's the Fordham comic spot near the plaza that's kind of run down.
Yo,
there.
that dude, the Asian dude up there. When
That's
I went
my
to,
guy.
Yo,
My guy Phil.
Yeah, Phil, yo.
who goes shirtless?
Yo, yes. So, I was going up there, and that was, he was selling cards, before, right? So I go up there, right, and I go to get me some of my Kaibatins, and he's in no shirt. His pants is
He's never in a shirt.
His pants are not like zipped up. He's in no
don't
shoes.
look at his pants.
He's in no shoes, right?
Do
And
not
he's like,
look at his
he's
pants,
like,
guys.
yo, you want cards? Oh, I got you, no problem. And he's just walking over
Walks
here like this.
around the whole thing.
That's my guy.
Right.
Well, when I first started, the card shop I went to when I was in 6th grade that I talked about was Phil's. He was there back then.
This
And
guy's
Phil-
being there for
Phil's the homie. Like every time we used to sit, because it used to be it's not crowded anymore there, but it used to be super crowded there.
Yeah,
Like
when they do the overnight magic.
The magic shit, yeah.
I used to go there around 3.
yeah, they Friday Night Magic is a weekly thing. They usually do limited format for Magic, which is just draft or seal deck. But I work Friday, so I can't really go there. But if I didn't work Friday, I'd be there every week. I would. It's really
He was
fun.
just fine.
My one problem with Phil, he's with age. I think he's gotten a little bit more like anxious and stuff, because especially now he's doing some of that shit that he shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Like every single time someone comes in, he's questioning people like crazy. But,
Nah,
Like,
because
oh,
fuck them
what game you
niggas.
play?
yeah. Where you at?
been
Where you play
here?
at? Yo, you come here a lot, like.
Like he's trying to
Yeah.
figure out. He's like, you play Vanguard? That's Saturday. Bye. Like he's saying shit like that. If you go in, and you be like, I play Vanguard. He's like, Vanguard all day, Saturday. That's what he'll say right away. Phil is nuts. And he has those arcades there that are just.
That he doesn't want to turn on.
Yeah, I was there when they broke. Like, I saw them break. I was like, bro.
He doesn't want to.
Because that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 machine in the middle of the big one, yo, niggas used to go hard, bro. First off, they had the damage set up high in that game, and people used to get bodied. It was the mad juggernaut 3-shotting people. It was like KO. Like, it was mad funny. And like whenever we were in between Magic games, people would just get up, put a quarter in, and just start playing.
That's how you do it.
And come-
That's how you
and
do
come-
it
and come
arcade
back,
time. That's how you- quarters up.
It was good
That's
because the long seats that they have, that we used to play 18-man chaos games for Magic the Gathering. It took around 3 hours to get that game done.
Damn.
Jesus
So
Christ.
Yes.
before we change gears, Izzie, you want to add anything for females in Yu-Gi-Oh and card games in general or video games in general?
I don't know. Coming from someone who's a dirty Dark World player.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gravitated towards Dark Worlds because they look cool.
They're not really cool.
They look, and this is why, because y'all.
That looks cool.
Well,
Smells the bay.
Monarchs, guys. Monarchs and
About
Exodia.
playing like
No, no.
like L2 in general. Right?
Okay, I was gonna ask original question again because people just
Just thoughts.
jump. No,
No, yeah,
question. What was it again?
The original question before things went sour. Like, what's your take on Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, how do you feel as a female player? Like, do you feel that because you're a female that you're given special treatment, or you're just
As I said earlier, I've known you guys, so for me to give that perspective, I can't.
I give no mercy.
I'm talking.
Yo, if I see Izzie playing,
I'm talking.
Izzie win, let's go.
I'm talking.
okay?
As someone, because I've known you guys, so I can't really give that perspective unless I actually step out of my comfort zone and duel somebody outside the school, or at least outside the tri-state area. So I can't really give a full thought on that question because in a way it's kind of been messed up.
Yeah, I got a story to tell.
So for women who are playing Yu-Gi, I would actually say like find some people that you feel comfortable with and have a support behind you if things kind of go weird. And if you like the game or love the game, just stick with it. But if you feel like you need to step out, then you got to.
You're gonna get bodied, then get this deck too. Like, it's gonna be two.
But if you're really good, you better beat the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, we played a chaos game. It was
Nah,
Izzie a
fact.
part of it, and Raphael and me, and like probably somebody else. Izzie starts playing. Tor got the special summon. You see me change the Mag C. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get my draw. Raphael changed the Mag C. I was like, nah, strike it. Mercy. Like, Raphael goes minus, Izzie goes minus, and I go plus. And I'm like this, toss to body everybody. And then Izzie gets body the next turn.
You guys didn't let me play. I was just starting after a long delay. A long delay.
You'll learn through pain.
Yeah, but now I'm not in it anymore because money. Going back to the point of the
The
investment.
budget, yeah.
I mostly didn't want to play anymore because
Oh yeah, money.
there's money involved. I'm not made of money like that. So I can't really have a deck with me like long term because of some support coming out or a ban list coming out. I'm just like, this is too much to keep track of. Just forget this.
Yeah.
But I still love my Dark World
Yeah.
deck.
I have a Magic deck that I kind of invest in, sort of, and then the other deck that's just all quarter cards, like all cards of course still win fourth turn. Huh?
Me a green white.
My green white. That's my favorite deck.
I mean, everyone has a baby deck in any game they play.
I've been building green white since I start. I've been building green white
That's mine.
since I started playing the game. Like I had different versions of the same deck. Like some of the lands in my green white deck were in the original deck when I started playing.
Yeah, so
awesome.
I still got my baby deck, the Fire Fist.
I still got my junk doppel.
I
That junk doppel's 10 years, 12 years old now. I
Magic
think.
is way better than Yugi.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Because like they actually continue it while we just get dual terminals, which
And flavor
Barely-
and flavor text is a good thing to have in Magic.
yeah, it
Yeah.
tells the stories of the characters.
Yeah.
Like,
Like if you have like a actual card that's a character name, they'll have flavor text of a quote that they said,
Aw.
and it'll give you context, and you'll see certain cards with certain
Actual
art
story.
that'll go together.
The
And
artwork- the
We do
artwork
that- we
was
do that in
always
Yugi.
consistent.
And back in the day, there were actually Magic the Gathering books based on the stories. So
was like really good.
there's that.
oh, it's good, but it's not consistent because they always have different artists working on them. That's why one card will look one way. And one
Well, I mean
card will-
consistent. Like,
That's fine.
It looks
Oh,
good.
that's what I'm saying.
Like, they're not bad
art.
art.
Okay, I think meant like it has a consistent art
Because
style. I was
because
that's
like
not true.
Yugi's stepping up with their art.
Subterrors
A
look
little
like
bit.
a magic art.
I think if you're really into the anime look, you'll like Yugi.
Yeah.
That's really how it is.
Almost any other card game from
They're
Japan,
TCG
basically.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is.
The
But
best looking.
Oh yeah, TCG exclusive art is the best.
Like Noble
What is
Knights,
that?
Noble
Subterrors.
Knights.
No, what is TC?
Or like just
Trading card
like
games.
yeah, like
No.
That
So
are not
cards
in
that
Japan.
exclusively come out
That
here.
came out in the
Yeah.
Okay,
US.
that's what I meant.
the American exclusive cards.
Okay. Wait, oh, that's why you guys say TCG and
because the
OCG?
American-
Yeah.
OCG is
Okay.
That actually works.
OCG is original card game, and
Uh-huh.
then TCG is traditional card game.
For
No,
Trading
trading
cards.
cards.
United
like,
States.
like,
Yeah.
and Europe, Australia.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't know.
But like they look
OCG is
amazing.
Japan, Korea,
The art.
China.
Like we're the ones that did the kaijus. We're the ones that did the cosmos.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, we did kaijus.
no. Everything gets done by Japan, and then it gets sent here as test dummies.
But
It gets
he
sent back
means
to-
like it's TCG
I mean, it's
exclusive.
TCG.
No,
That-
yeah, we're the guinea pigs. It's all made by Japan.
I
we
understand.
know it's a
Oh.
Konami. He's saying that it's
Okay.
CCG.
You mean
as we were
distribution?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're the ones that did
distribution.
we the ones that did kaijus. We're the ones that did
Weird
cosmos.
choice.
Yeah, but
Choice is bad.
usually when I look at Yu-Gi-Oh, I just don't like it. A lot of it is just not my thing.
I love the old.
You're more into like fantasy, like
I love the old
Dungeons
Yugi
and
art.
Dragons.
Like Baldur's
Like I
Gate
like
type
the
of stuff.
old cards.
yeah.
I love the old.
Because when I look at Monarchs, I see that kind of stuff.
I never said I like the art in the Monarchs.
Oh, you
A
don't?
lot of the art in the Monarchs is pretty bad.
Oh shit.
I like the archetype because it's cool.
But did you see the Subterrors?
No.
You should
No.
look at them. They
It's
look
like Monster.
I'll show you a picture right now.
It's like Monster Hunter.
No, it looks more like it looks like something you see from Magic.
Yo, if there was a Monster Hunter deck, I'd be playing that crap in the morning.
Yeah, but I'll just
That
take.
better be an equip spell deck.
I'll just take the magic art. Magic art is really good.
Yes, you have the Switch, right?
Yeah, I got the Switch.
Have you looked the cartridge yet?
Yeah, that was a quick ass fucking segue that had no influence whatsoever.
Well, segues
Yeah.
are awkward.
When you
That was
segues.
the first one.
You want to segue? Well, listen,
There's
I
really
was not the
nothing
one who
special about it.
I was not the one who volunteered to lick a Switch cartridge. All right.
I'll lick it.
Yeah, this man over here. So
We're about to get Paul to
care. I
lick
like weirder
the cartridge.
That came out wrong.
The gum
That
stain on the
came.
floor.
That came out wrong.
Well. Hey, bro.
Wow, I only talked for 4
All right,
minutes.
Paul. Here's a cartridge for the game 1-2 Switch.
My man Jorge was holding down the whole magic side. He said, come at me. Yeah.
Paul, I need you to lick the sticker. Lick the entirety of the sticker.
Wait, why?
Sticker?
Yes.
Oh, you'll see.
Give it a nice lick.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
Give that meat.
Is that how you treat that?
Now wipe it on your thing, please. Wipe it on your shirt. Yeah.
Yo,
That meat a good old.
say it a little louder. Keep watering in your tongue, in your
Yo,
mouth.
it tasted disgusting.
So
Right
why?
on the top there, bro.
No.
That is a part of our turning committee.
No.
We're talking about
So
that.
Nintendo decided so like kids don't like swallow the cartridges by mistake.
Or
They
animals.
decided basically to put the like
A
the
taster?
bittiest
They call
chemical
it-
that they could find and put a part of the cartridge.
It's
non-toxic.
non-toxic.
But so like people are like if you put it in your mouth, you
That's disappointing.
Paul wanted to die. That's
So-
upset.
All right, so prevent.
Long story
Yeah.
short, we're not a species meant to last.
Yeah. So Nintendo's trying
Survival
to.
of the fittest.
They didn't want to get sued basically. Somebody swallowing the cartridge.
You want
But it's fine. We're not all humans here. We have Tree.
Trees
You mean-
get
you
hit
mean-
He's
the
more
you mean-
human than you.
Well, I mean, he's a wheezing.
Oh.
He's the little head, by the way.
Oh,
Who's the bigger head?
He's a little.
Rex.
He's a little
so
niglet.
wait,
Oh,
the
shit.
head is what he's
Yeah.
New York or LA?
Yeah, my wheezing is called tree and rat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
no.
trees New York.
Nelson, I am lucky.
So
Oh.
anything else you wanted to go from that Switch segue, or should we switch on to something else?
No, switch out to something else.
Switch.
Wait, time out.
Switch.
Wait, we all know Yantzy want to talk about Code Geass. Go ahead.
I don't want to talk about Code Geass.
That was
You
pretty
sure you don't want to talk about the new
No,
Code Geass Blu-ray?
the only thing I wanted to talk about was that finally we're getting the fucking movies in America. That's it.
Oh.
Those fucking Code Geass movies that come out that apparently exist between the 1 year gap that exists.
Yeah,
in
my
Code
man
Geass.
Yantzy almost caught a heart attack though. He was
Oh,
like,
only because I never thought we'd get them, and I didn't want to go and fucking rent them and shit.
Alright.
Imported from Japan
Yeah.
and then have it.
One thing I can say about the Switch real quick is that while I fucking love the system and I love how the clarity and shit about it, a couple gripes about this fucking thing is the micro SD port is underneath the kickstand.
Yeah.
That is a problem.
Why is it a problem?
That is a problem because that's where it sits and that's where it rests on the open micro SD slot.
Okay.
Doesn't have a cover to it. That's stupid.
Sure.
Alright, just use duct tape.
You'd be fine.
That's a Paul solution.
My second gripe is that the power cord cable opening is on the bottom of the system, meaning that if
It's
you
the
want it to be in
Gurren Lagann
kickstand
people.
mode, you cannot, which is stupid.
We'll charge you.
So you can't charge it while in kickstand.
Weapon?
And
Nobody gets the best design. No one.
and
Oh,
my,
Northern Lights
and my
definitely.
third gripe.
That Merlin design is still all time.
My third gripe with the system is that the apparently the headphone jack and the game card are next to each other, and apparently that causes frequent short circuits on a lot of systems. Apparently.
Oh, it's a great design.
Great design choice, Nintendo. Fucking love you guys.
YOLO.
Just
It's
wait
okay,
for
mine
the
is perfect.
Switch XL.
but Zelda.
But Zelda.
So
Well,
if you
okay,
wanna,
what's Zelda?
If
You
you
can
want to
talk
talk about
random
Zelda a
stuff.
little bit, I am
Right.
not a Zelda fan in the slightest whatsoever.
Same here, but
I
I'm
own
about to buy
I
it.
own a couple of the games. I own Wind Waker. I own 2 copies of Twilight Princess because I bought it for the Wii, and then they announced the HD port like a day afterward, and I got mad. I own Wind Waker because I came free with Mario Kart 8,
Love Wind Waker.
and I own Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, I cannot get through that game. I've tried twice already. It's just boring to me.
I like that.
How far you got into it?
I did two temples with Adult Link. I did the Shadow Ganon one,
Okay.
and then I did the Fire one.
I hate
Oh,
the
then
water.
yeah. At that point, if it wasn't
Yeah, you
catching
get
you,
some water too.
Yeah.
I
you
hate
went
the
up.
water.
Everyone
Ocarina,
hated the water one.
Ocarina of Time just doesn't get to me. Wind Waker, for some reason, it makes me want to play it. Also because I've heard what that Ganon does in that story, and it sounds very interesting. Twilight Princess, from an artistic standpoint, makes me want to play it. It looks so clean. It just makes me want to play it. But Breath of the Wild is actually the first Zelda I've actually dived into. If I were to say, have I ever beaten a Zelda game? I'd say Star Fox Adventures on the GameCube, because that was
I don't have enough Scarab.
that was
Wind Waker.
you pay this much.
And I played Wind Waker with the tinker with the bombs inside the other detective. Me and my brother were like, okay, if you die, you get this, and you play as Tinker. So you see him inside the air throwing bombs. We were like, yes, we can play now. Because before we used to pass it around, you lose, or it's my turn. Then I get lost. I'm like, fuck? So my brother's like, all right, you be this tinker guy, the green guy with the bombs, and you'll be in the air while I'm over here. You can start shooting them out, and then you see stuff on the screen when you throw the bombs, just going off everywhere.
That was the DS game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played. We played like that. Me and my brother. When we played.
But Breath of the Wild like,
Is it good?
It looks really pretty.
It's really pretty. It's really pretty. If you do own a Wii U and you're one of the select few, so Jorge, I'm looking at you. I said one of the few. I didn't know if you hadn't. It works well on both systems. They both work on portable mode, and in the Wii U they both run at 720. In docked mode on the Switch it runs at 900. It's a fun game. It's a really, really fun game. It makes you think, and it makes you work. I have several gripes with it. Weapon degradation is a stupid mechanic.
Talking about the Jim Sterling complaint.
Yeah, the Jim Sterling complaint.
But that's the one.
I wouldn't give it a 7 out of 10.
You go higher?
I give it an 8.5.
Okay.
That was his opinion.
Has some gripes, but amazing score.
Has what score?
I mean, 8.5.
What? 8.5.
It's not a number. I mean, everybody was giving it a 10. If he gives it an 8.5, everybody read any review.
I haven't even done story missions, and I've done so much stuff in that game. It's ridiculous. Like I talked to Zelda fanatic we know, Rufino, and like he's like, yeah, don't go to Hyrule Castle, man, you're gonna get bodied. And then I'm just playing it. He's like, where you at, Yantzy? And I'm just like, I'm in Hyrule Castle right now. And he's like, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, I got those niggas. Nah, I got past them. Like that was nothing. Like I'm in Zelda's bedroom right now. She's like, he has a bedroom? Yeah. You see a lot of shit in there.
Oh, yeah,
It's lit.
So it's like I'm having fun. And for me, having only played Ocarina of Time as my only other comparison, it wasn't fun at all. It felt so restrictive, kind of.
Ocarina of Time is mad.
It felt empty. like Ocarina felt empty.
I just hated the water temple. Like the rest was easy.
I think that's like that in any game. Just the water stages themselves. Just.
Oh God! Don't make me talk about Monster Hunter 3's water levels.
Yeah, that's the best.
Fuck that shit, man.
It's the best.
I'm glad you played primarily 4. For that
Only
fact.
4.
Only 4 for that.
Only
fact.
4.
Because if you had started on 3, you would have been like, no, fuck this shit. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, fun game. Weapon degradation sucks.
It's a good mechanic, man.
How struggle it was for Fred to open that door.
Oh, that door is really hard to open for some reason.
Those are heavy.
Yeah. Weapon degradation sucks. Not enough music. It kicks in. It doesn't kick in on the overworld. It only kicks in when you're in battle.
Yeah, people were saying this.
Yeah,
like when you enter in like a scene, something's about to happen.
Yeah, when the music kicks on.
The music should be on the back.
Yeah.
But does it have a variety of music?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, you would know the song by the music.
It remixes all the Zelda themes like you would normally hear in such a weird but like nice way. I'm enjoying it. And that's something
that's
weird
all
for a Zelda game to do. Aside from that, I went back and played Bayonetta on the Wii U.
Wait. Before we move to Bayonetta, is it true that you could just climb everything?
You can climb whatever the fuck you want. There was a.
I was like, how?
So it has a stamina system.
Yeah.
And I have a little bit of a gripe with the stamina. I also have a little bit of a gripe with the stamina system, but it's just that it doesn't recover when not moving. It only recovers when you're standing. So like you can be swimming in the water. You can be swimming in the water, and even if you stay still, your stamina won't recover. So if you go too far into the lake, you're screwed, and you'll take damage no matter what.
That's cool.
But aside from that, really good game. Once you Switch is not worth it. Don't waste your money on it. I Am Setsuna.
It should have been.
It should have been a pack-in.
Okay.
I Am Setsuna is a great RPG if you like Chrono Trigger. It tries to copy a lot of the things, but be its own thing at the same time.
I love Chrono Trigger.
So I Am Setsuna, Shovel Knight, and Fast Racing Remix.
Shovel Knight's out already?
Yes, Shovel Knight and its time exclusive DLC is out. And Fast Racing Mix are my top games I'm playing aside from. And MVP goes to Scribblenauts. Yes.
Yeah.
MVP goes to Scribblenauts. That game is amazing.
It's always been like a little.
Have to spend my money on some Nintendo.
Listen, once they announce a new F-Zero game,
If you could find it somewhere,
You'll
it's
never
just
get,
like
you'll never get an
artist
F-Zero
is-
game.
then I guess I'm not buying.
You'll
this.
never get an F-Zero
Show me a
game.
move. Show me
I
F-Zero.
was like, when was the
When was
last
the last
FC?
one? It was on the GameCube.
Exactly.
Yeah, that game is so
And that
hard.
game was-
That
game was art.
That's why you get fast racing, because it's basically an F-Zero clone.
Yeah,
You said
F-Zero.
that about Mario Kart.
F-Zero
8,
GX was
like,
so unfair.
Deluxe,
Like-
or was it?
I never said that.
No, it's
You
just
said the 200 mode was like.
I said it's as fast as it can go, and people asked me if it's an F-Zero, and I said no.
I mean, there's an F-Zero stage in Mario Kart.
Close enough.
There's an
Call
F-Zero
it
stage.
F-Zero.
There's an F-Zero stage in Nintendo Land.
That's
What the hell
true.
is
That's
Nintendo
true.
Land?
The-
That was a
Nintendo-
pack in Titan with the Wii. You.
The Wii U, yeah. Those are.
I didn't get it.
Oh, did you get the black
Oh,
one?
you didn't get the.
I don't know why then.
Oh, you bought a used?
Wait, there's a package?
Yeah, Nintendo Land.
Where
was
you
a
bought it
packet with
from?
the black.
Oh, nah, I got the best package. This is
You got fucking Splatoon and fucking Smash.
Smash for Black
Ah,
Friday.
That's why.
It's the most lit.
Yeah, he bought it as a
You got,
bundle.
you
the
got,
best
you got a
bundle.
good fucking deal. You got a
From a
really good
GameStop
deal.
that where no one.
For a good 3 weeks or so, I lost my life on Splatoon.
Yeah,
Splatoon 2, man.
I'm about to come back.
You're about to buy a
that
Switch
that
just
game
for
is really
Splatoon.
fun.
I know. I wish I played it at launch, man.
It's so bare bones, but really fun.
Didn't it win an award or was it nominated?
It won Best Multiplayer at the Video Game Awards.
But video game awards mean nothing.
Well, it depends. If, like,
Why you say that?
Because it's
Yeah,
mostly done
yeah.
by I people don't give Jeff Keighley enough credit to the point that he really actually does love video games.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it's because it's so corporation funded.
Yeah.
He doesn't get to branch out as much as he wants
So
to.
it's disingenuous. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so if you would have
exactly.
seen last year's, like I mean this year's,
Like I forgot
comparing
what was
last
game of the year.
year's,
Was it
yeah.
Overwatch?
yeah, Overwatch.
That doesn't deserve game of the
Yeah, but that's the thing, like,
Why doesn't Overwatch deserve Game of the Year?
year.
No.
I think a lot of games did more that year. I think Overwatch just took the hype.
yeah, everybody was talking Overwatch
yeah.
the entire year.
Yeah.
I mean, the year before they were
I
still
don't know.
talking about
I think
Overwatch before it
Overwatch
came out.
matched hype and quality.
Like I definitely believe it should have been. It was a candidate and it should have stayed there.
Then
What was the game of the year?
I forgot.
if it's a
what I
candidate,
wanted
then it's
it
fair
to be.
game for it.
So
to
if you forgot what you
Uncharted
wanted it to be, then should it?
I didn't buy a lot of games that year. That's why. But I knew there was a game that year that I wanted to.
Talking about
Inside.
Overwatch, boy.
Huh?
Uncharted.
Overwatch is
Inside.
Inside was a
Boy.
goddamn
Oh,
masterpiece.
Uncharted.
You play?
Yes.
Yo.
Inside was a no. Inside was a goddamn no. Fred. Inside was a goddamn.
You play
masterpiece.
Inside?
Inside?
Inside.
That's made by the guys who made Limbo.
I played Limbo. That was
Okay, Inside is a goddamn masterpiece.
Don't read anything about it.
Yeah.
Like, if you just want to play, just like buy it.
that is a 10 out of 10.
what? No.
But it ain't
Overwatch
Overwatch,
is
though.
beautiful. Like
why you say that?
Because-
Defend why it deserved Game of the
because
Year.
it met expectation. Blizzard gives out. It had like a lot of modes. Like it had the basic capture the flag, but you also had like these special modes. You had like 3v3 duel, 1v1 duel. I know people make the argument that it has no single player, therefore like it doesn't deserve the price tag or the.
That
I don't
argument,
agree with
that
that.
argument, that
But-
argument, that argument is flip flopped so much that
So,
it
yeah.
fucking
yeah,
ate
like
it.
it's so
Yeah.
like, but it was released like in a good way. Like
It was
you
a
get
Street Fighter
characters,
5.
you don't have to pay
Yeah.
for characters. You don't have to pay for characters.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
It's
No.
a Blizzard game.
No.
Nah,
Okay.
they just give them to you.
Yeah,
right?
because
And Blizzard originally
Pay for
wanted it
customs
that
and-
you like. You know how like other games like Smite and other
I don't play MOBAs.
no other MOBAs on PSN or Xbox.
Yeah,
some of them
those.
that are free to play, you don't have to have PSN or Xbox Live.
Yeah.
They wanted it like that, but Sony and Microsoft said no.
Yeah.
No, because it's not exactly the
So-
same way.
Exactly
It's not a
free to
free to
So, like,
play.
even then, like,
You were
usually-
selling the game still.
I can't defend Blizzard because like I played StarCraft and Diablo and like I still have my gripes with those, but
So you're a Blizzard fanboy. So
I'm
thereby,
not
Yeah,
a Blizzard
you can't talk
I'm not a
about
Blizzard
it.
fanboy because I played the games growing up because my uncle's computer had them. So don't get it twisted. It's
I'm
not
just
that
playing,
I'm
bro.
wrong.
Listen,
It's what my uncle had.
back to Overwatch and why it deserves it, because I'm still not convinced.
Because you don't have to be convinced.
No.
But the amount of effort they put into the game, like skins are
Oh,
free.
you gotta give it to that. Yeah.
You get nice skins for free. Like play Christmas event, you get like 5 free boxes. The you don't really have to put much. It has like replay value.
All right, so replay value is high. You don't have to pay for characters for DLC. They give it to you right there. There are modes a variety of modes you can play on.
Yeah, and they're making custom like you can make your own custom mode. So like you can play like offline like not offline, but you can play like private matches like GNC try to do.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a
I don't know.
regular
It's
game.
I agree though. Good. That's what I want because I want like good reasons, not just like this is awesome because it's just awesome. I know that they actually did really well on the whole variety of characters and they actually look different. And do they have? I'm not sure about their stories and bios.
They have comics and they have like videos, like unreleased videos. They show like the connection between characters.
So they have depth to them.
And they have depth to them.
Okay.
Like, you won't see it in the game, but like you'll see like how TF2 did it,
So,
where they did it in like comics.
I would say
and
something about Inside, but me saying anything about Inside spoils Inside.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can't talk about Inside. It's a that's the thing.
Well, I think
it's like you could sit down and just play it. It's like around 3 hours or so long.
Yeah.
If you because you.
No, I just think what Overwatch has that a lot of other games do and probably should have, and it's the reason why it sticks out is a good business model.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Street Fighter 5. I love you to death, Street Fighter, but I throw you under the bus.
Certain games just handle their extra content really bad, and whenever you can do it in a way that pleases your fan base, you're gonna look very good. It's weird because these things should be automatic.
Yeah, all of that Fred said that should be included in a game that you paid $60 for. That's a full price game. That's what I'm saying.
Witcher.
Yeah, play Witcher.
Yeah.
Witcher.
Play Witcher.
that was the same year as Overwatch?
No.
No, that was
Well, that was a year before.
That was a year before.
And it won
But that
one game
was-
in one game in
All
the
the
year.
awards. All the
exactly.
awards.
Now if you told me that versus Overwatch, I'd be like, yo, nah.
I'll tell you what game was Riot Game of the Year.
What?
Bayonetta 2.
Why?
What did it lose to?
It lost to a shooter, if I remember correctly.
What did it lose to then?
Nick, I don't know. Oh no, I think it lost to fucking Inquisition.
Dragon Age?
Oh yeah, that was the
I don't give a fuck.
one.
I don't give a fuck. I played Dragon Age.
Oh, you played Dragon Age?
I played Dragon Age
Dragon Age
Origins
is good.
and I played
Your Jorge's about to
Inquisition.
do the-
I love Origins.
I like
I love
the
Origins way
classes.
more than Inquisition.
Your Jorge's best start.
Okay.
Okay, and that was just me touching the game for like an hour each. But Bayonetta,
An hour of Inquisition
Hey,
is
if
not
I
even.
get
That's not enough.
if I get bored of both games, then I'm not.
That's
you know.
fine.
bored of Skyrim.
That's fine.
But
Skyrim.
Bayonetta 2 is
Skyrim
such
was
a
lit.
Bayonetta 2 is
I
such
still
a
play it.
like Jorge knows that I had that game on the back burner for so goddamn long.
finally-
He gave me a Blu-ray to watch, and I hadn't opened it for a
For
while.
Christmas.
For Christmas 2 Christmases ago. And Bayonetta is made by one of my favorite video game makers of all time, Hideki Kamiya. That man is a god. Beautiful Joe, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, he worked on it. Devil May Cry 1, Okami, just so
Okami's
many, just goddamn.
That's all fine, but it just didn't deserve to beat Inquisition.
I don't give a fuck. That game is such a.
It just didn't.
That game did not beat Inquisition for the sole fact, and I swear to God, for the sole fact that it was on the Wii U. For the sole goddamn fact that it was on the Wii U.
Because
Yeah.
Dragon
When
Age
Nintendo
Inquisition didn't beat every game in like 90 other
know,
Game of the
yeah.
Year
I'm
awards.
pretty fucking sure if everyone got their hands on Bayonetta
Stop
2.
lying.
I'm not even fucking
So
lying.
so you're saying game critics weren't getting their hands on Bayonetta 2? Is
Huh?
that what you're saying?
I say that hack and slash is another genre that doesn't get
Doesn't get
enough
enough
credit.
credit.
Doesn't get enough
I
credit.
mean, they don't get enough
Or
games
that-
in general.
Yeah.
Or
That's what
that
I'm
it has
thinking.
like no
Yeah.
flexibility.
But
No.
what? No flexibility. Did you say Bayonetta 2 has no flexibility?
Have you seen those legs?
Have you seen those?
I'm not talking about the character. I'm talking about the.
Bro, the customizable flexibility you get in that game is so goddamn high.
Her in the peach costume.
So goddamn
I guess
high.
for a hack and slash game.
Yeah, for a hack and slash.
See,
It's like so many accessories are built to help you. The game literally tells you these are the moves you should buy in the beginning.
But that's not like hand holding though.
Yeah,
It's handhold. It's only hand holding because
don't hold my hand. Dragon Age don't hold my
They
hand.
clad me.
You die and die.
You just die.
Yeah.
Dragon
And then
Age,
you
Dragon
try to
Age
get-
in the very first
Bayonetta will let you die. Bayonetta won't let you die because it
after
goes.
after they hold your hand, which means you deserved it.
No, no, no. The only thing that tells you to hold your hand is you should buy these moves. You can buy whatever the fuck you
Well,
want.
you should.
You should.
So it's
I don't know because every
Yeah.
every character has an ability tree in in Dragon Age, and nobody's ever recommending what I should go to. They
That's
just be like,
fine. That's fine. I mean, your game is diverse in that area, but our game, Bayonetta
Our
is more
game.
my game.
Your
Bayonetta
game.
is more versed in how you handle situations and how
No,
you
it's
wanna
not.
do things.
we could even switch to a tactical camera mode whenever we fight any enemies.
I mean, I mean, congratulations on that front. But Bayonetta 2 is just like
It's just what?
it's the most probably one of the most amazing.
Where in the corner? He's like,
Yeah, I'm always in the corner. I guess is because Bayonetta 2 is such
not
an
enough people
amazing.
play it,
It's
you
an
can't
amazing
actually.
game that
I'm not denying it's amazing.
like.
I'm just saying it's not as good as Dragon Age
I
Inquisition.
think it is.
Damn.
I think
no,
it
it's
is.
not.
Can you parry God? Can you parry God? Can you tell me that right now?
But what if you're a follower?
Very
But what if you're a
We need that
follower
on
of
the
a
shirt.
god or deity?
Can you parry that God? Is my question.
Can you parry gods in yours?
Yeah.
You can parry a God.
There's a parry ability, yeah.
Okay, but how does the parry ability work in that game?
It's works on a cooldown.
Hold on. No, I'm talking about like God's throwing a giant fist at you and you press forward at the right time, like Third Strike style. Like, can you parry that God?
All right, so can you parry a god? That means Dragon Age. According to that argument,
Yeah,
Dragon
he
Age.
punches
is
me, I parry
superior
that
than
shit.
Bayonetta. According to that argument.
Punch
No,
it back.
no, no. Huh?
Yes, yo, man.
Okay,
But it's
okay.
a god, though.
Anyways, Bayonetta 2, Bayonetta 2 is an amazing game that you guys should be able. You should play if you have a Wii U.
Yeah, you
I
should
hope,
you
I
should
hope it
play
gets
it.
ported. My only problem with that is I was checking.
You should play it, but make sure you don't finish it like
Is-
until
is
you play
money
all
now?
of Dragon
It
Age
is
Inquisition.
$90 on the Wii U right now, physical.
Just
So-
you know,
What the fuck?
So
Oh, because
it's just mad. It's just mad Dragon Age because Dragon Age is just
Wii,
the best.
And you could get it on
Don't
Steam
agree.
and then have
That's what it
beautiful
is.
graphics, my guy.
I think you back
If
a
you have
very
a good
a very overrated studio in PlatinumGames. They're not
Overrated.
They're not very good.
Overrated.
They're not very good.
They fuck up
Overrated.
sometimes. They fuck up sometimes.
Overrated.
They're
My
not
They fuck
guy.
up sometimes.
My God,
Very
Nier
good.
Automata is game of the fucking system, the generation.
Oh my God.
No, it's not. Horizon is
about?
game of the generation.
Wait,
right?
what?
Horizon.
You're going
Uh,
to like any
BioWare's
last
better.
comments? Any last comments?
Any less comments?
BioWare's
Play
better.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Platinum Studios is
do
probably
your
one of the best
plug-in.
studios out there in business today.
You're
lying.
coming next week.
But they had that core
That's
game
the
that was
TCG.
garbage.
Okay, the core game was we need
Garbage.
I plan on
That was
making-
garbage. Get out.
for making a core game within 6 months. Within 6 months was Activision gave them.
Watch out, you're gonna break your finger.
Especially, they were given literally 6 months for Korra. They were given 8 months for fucking Transformers.
Yeah, that was-
and they were given like another half year for fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They don't make it.
Well, they don't have
They
a
need
choice.
the money. What do you mean?
What the fuck? You need money in your pocket. You're gonna say no?
You could
If
say
I'm a
no.
flop,
You
then
could
yeah.
say you could say no if quality is important to you.
I guess. But
How you gonna make your quality
but-
things?
but-
if
yeah,
you
that's
have the
your
money?
last
That's a true
words.
point.
Yeah.
However, he said that's a
we
true
go
point.
around?
However, sometimes like Platinum is not a studio that makes fucking gangbusters money because like their games are always fucking so niche and so skewed.
Yeah,
that
there's
it's
like a specific.
yeah. But
set.
all their games, excluding TMNT and I think Vanquish, are like always lowest 8s to fucking 10.
Core's a 3.
Core's a
I mean, it
7.
could be.
Core's a 3.
It
Core's
could be.
is terrible.
Anybody else?
I
Last
platinum
comments?
core. I got everything on that.
I would like to thank the
That's
host
just
for
because I
having.
like core.
I would like to thank the host for having me, despite having such little speaking time.
She's throwing shade.
Despite having little
You
speaking
could have
time.
said something.
You could've said something. You
actually-
stop
you
yourself.
could've said
Oh my
something.
god, Izzy predicted right. She didn't say anything.
Maybe she spoke up.
You
rather
had.
than
You
say
could have
why.
Well, at least you have more speaking time than Paul and Tree combined.
I didn't realize they were
Why
going to
was
talk
Tree?
at
Why
all.
was Tree here?
I don't know.
Trey just wanted to chill out and just listen to it. That's
He
fine.
thought it was gonna be a Jugi
Where's
podcast.
where's my Latias? It needs to psychic this man right now.
Doesn't change my point.
It doesn't change your
Thank
point.
you.
Play more card games.
You're
then.
welcome.
Nah,
Yeah.
she gave females.
I don't know.
Good
I don't know,
advice.
Izzy. I don't know, Izzy. How does Secret Hitler feel?
How does secret?
It's a
Hitler-
card game.
It's fine.
And I'm good at it.
It's really fun.
Or it's like I'm about to play this more.
I want that-
Good at it,
I want
so
the
it don't matter to me.
biggest
The show is over, Yancy. Next time.
All right,
Alright.
so
Yeah.
All right, next time we should talk game studio.
All right, I
All right.
think someone is trying to talk.
all right, so yeah, good looks for having me on, man. And it's not every day I get to talk about magic and free roam like that.
I was like, big ram.
I don't really get a lot of people that actually want to discuss it, so it's all right with me. At least not here.
Well, we'll do it again soon.
So it's fine. Y'all should all play though, like that ass.
I am a fucking noob. I'm gonna say that.
And that's cool. We're all noobs when we start the games. You were,
I'm
Thinking
stick to the
about
card
playing
game I
it.
know.
I'm thinking about playing
and
it.
I'm not saying you guys got to invest in it. I'm just saying you guys should probably just sit down and learn the other side.
Oh yeah, you
I know Magic. I know how to play
You
it.
closed up?
No,
I
not
haven't
yet.
done.
What?
All right,
I
cool.
bring it
So
sometime.
next time, thanks guys. Later.
Bye guys.
Come on, G, speak up.
I didn't say that.
Tree's not a real person. You need to introduce him.
You have matches.
Tree's part of a Weezing. He's not a real person.
Good luck, friend.
Raphael's gonna edit that. Be a pro.
Yes.
Get out. Get out.
God
No.
damn it.
And then we got
I want to talk
Why
about that later.
I didn't even do it on purpose. So why are you giving me
But
that?
alright, so
Because you've been giving me problems throughout the whole podcast.
No one was giving any problems. I
we got
wasn't talking.